Hi guys, in this video we are going to learn how you can set up a Google Ads search campaign for beginner, and this is going to be a very quick step-by-step tutorial and where you will be able to learn how you can set up a Google search campaign if you are a beginner. Okay, so this is the interface if you see that, and a couple of things to keep in mind while you're setting up your search campaign is that you need to know about your business goals and you have to align that business goal with your Google Ad goals. For example, let's say your goal is to get more calls for your business. If you are brick and mortar, if you are a service-based business, so your goal is to get more calls, and how you can align this goal to your Google Ads goal. So you need to make a conversion action, which is like you need to make a goal inside the Google Ad. That goal is a very important part for your business. Okay, so that is your business goal become a Google Ads goal. So when your business goal and Google Ads goal align, then the chances that you will get more out of the Google Ads spend, and also you will be able to make money out of the Google Ad. When these two things are not aligned, there are chances that you might be wasting money on your Google Ads. So have a clear idea what you are trying to get from the Google Ads, and that's how you can scale, that's how you can make money out of the Google Ads, and that's how you can keep running your Google Ads for the long term. Okay, so this is how the interface look inside the Google Ad. Obviously you need to go to ads.com or Google Ads, just type up and then set up your account, set up your billing information, and set up your business information, and that's where you will end up inside your account. Okay, and the very first thing, this is a fresh account, so it has nothing, there is no data inside it. Okay, so there is a couple of things which you need to keep in mind. This is your Google account ID, which is a 10-digit, and this is your email, which is associated with this thing. Okay, and here is your interface where this is your campaign, this is your goals, where you set up your conversion tracking, you see how many conversion you have set, how this conversion are working or not working, and then all the attribution and stuff. Okay, over here is your tools, everything related to your keyword planner, related to your library, related to your data manager, which is to connecting your Google Ad to different platforms. For example, your Google Analytics, your merchant store, your business profile, YouTube, whatnot. Everything is over here. And if you have any issue with your Google Ad, it's not working, or if you have tried any kind of policy, then you will be able to see up here. And you can, if you have made any sort of complaint, or if there is any sort of a policy issue going on, you can see inside here. Okay, and then if you need to provide any sort of access to someone, then you can come up here, user manager, security, and then you can assign your access. Okay, and then over here is your account information, if you have to see what sort of information you have provided, and then you can see that what time zone, if your account is active, a recommendation for your business on or not. Okay, and then you can check everything over here. Okay, and then over here is your billing information, anything related to your billing, anything related to your transaction, anything related to your payment method, your advertiser verification, which you need to do it sooner or later if you have a new account. So everything stay up here. The only thing which is matter, if you are a new advertiser, or if you are seeing the ad, setting up the ad first time in the Google. So this is the most of your time will be spending on this screen over here. Over here you can see that if your calendar and stuff, and then you can see, okay, if you need to review the performance and stuff like that one. So that's your calendar. And then over here, if you see that, you can see all of your campaign here. So if you have a multiple campaign going on, you can see over here, and you can choose the campaigns type. If you are running a campaign, then you can choose your campaign here. Here is your ad group, like inside. So account is on a top level, and underneath the account is your campaign, and underneath the campaign there is a multiple ad group. Okay, so this is what it looks like. So to set up a campaign, there is a few options, which is you can come up here, plus on this one, and start a campaign, or you can just come up here and you can start setting up the campaign from here. And then you can assess your ad group, you can assess your ads from here. You can see that which ads are working. Over here is your asset. Asset is like your site link. Asset is like your call extension or any other extension, location extension, your structure snippet, everything stay in this one. And if you have a video asset, like for example, if you are running a video ad and stuff, it will be available here. And over here, you can see that what sort of audience you have in here, like if you are targeting inside your campaign, and then if you have what sort of location you are targeting inside your ad. And then if someone else is running your campaign, then you can see the change history here, how many changes that people or agency have done it. So this is a quite handy. If someone is running your ad, you can come up here and see that, okay, are they even working inside your account or not? Are they taking a daily action or are they taking a weekly action? Sometimes what happened, like I have seen in so many ad groups or in the account, that agency haven't even touched this one for 20 or 30 days. Like the first thing you need to start here is come up in a create, and then you can set up a campaign here, or there is a blue sign which is up here. You can say new campaign, and then you can start building out. Okay. And as I said that if you are running a new Google ad account, the very first thing is to do is to start always with a search campaign. Because if you are starting as a search campaign, the chances that you will get better results compared to a performance max, compared to a display, compared to a shopping ads. So start with a search campaign, and then you can, once you start getting the data, once you start getting a conversion inside your account, then you will be able to take more advantage with the other campaigns. So over here, you can choose the objective: sales, lead, website traffic, app promotion, awareness, local store. But my recommendation, this is how I work, and always start with a create a campaign, and then I choose my campaign style based on my based on the business goals I'm working for, or based on the business objective. So as this is the new account, we will go with a search campaign. And once we choose a search campaign, it will show to choose your conversion goal for campaign performance. So if you haven't made the goal, or if you haven't made a conversion action, then it will ask you to make it. As for this one, let's say I already had made a sign up, but if you haven't made it, it will push you to make a conversion action, so that you can optimize your campaign towards that particular action. Okay, so this is what it is. And even though you can change this one later on, if the conversion action is not there, you can set up your campaign and later on you can do that one. And the other thing I want to mention is that although business goal is right, like first thing is to having a business goal. Second thing is aligning your business goal with a Google ad. And based on that one, you can align your campaign type with your business goal. So if you follow the pattern, first is your business goal, then those business goal into Google ad, and based on that Google ads goal, you choose the campaign type. Okay, so that is how you will make the decision what sort of campaign I'm going to run. So, okay, and over here, select the result you want for this campaign, and we're not gonna choose this one. If you want, you can choose that one, otherwise it's okay. And then over here, you give a name, and then you can give a name. Let's say you are a sign up school, and you can give you a company name over here. So naming convention is totally up to you, as long as you understand that what is this campaign is doing. So normally what I do, I write a campaign name in a way so I understand what is happening inside this campaign. Okay, and then we press continue, and then we say start new. Your account is a brand new. Some people choose a manual CPC, someone choose a conversion. So for me, I always try to focus, even if it's a new account, I always want to go for the kill. We are going for conversion straight away. Okay, so if you see over here, we have a clicks, we have a conversion value, we have an impression share. Okay, we are going for the conversion, and we're not gonna do this one. And next, over here, Google Display Network, we don't want to use this one. Google Search Partner Network, we don't want this one. Okay, this one is like I normally, if the budget is right, then I will go for the Google Search Partner Network. I see that it bring more conversion. But for the display network, if you are looking to run a display campaign ad, then you really want to set up a new campaign which is only targeting in display. For a search campaign, I don't do that one. Okay, once you've done this one, and then that is there, you choose the location, people in or regularly, and then you choose the location. Let's say I am targeting Sydney here, and then I will include this one. Either you can go like this one, or you can go in the advanced search where you can choose the radius. So let's say you are a plumber, let's say you are an electrician, or let's say you run a service-based business which is targeting a specific area. So what you can do here is radius, then we say 133 Norton Street, LEIC. Okay. So let's say this is my location for my business, and then I cross this one, and over here I can choose how wide I want to provide my services. So if you are dealing in a kilometer, just go in a kilometer, and then let's say you are only providing your services within the 15 kilometer of the radius from your location. So this is the area it is going to target. Okay, and then what we do, we save, and then location option is also like this one. People in or regularly mean that you want to just to target people who are inside your location, not interested in your location. Okay, this is quite important setting which you normally don't see. So press on this one, then you can see that. Obviously the language, whichever language you want to target, you choose that one, and then over here there's a declaration. You don't want to do this one, and if you are a new account, you wouldn't be able to have a audience segmentation in the new account, but we're gonna leave this setting as it is, and then more setting. This is a quite important setting, which is like ad rotation. What do you want to do? Or you want to prefer best performing ad, or you want to optimize the ads indefinitely, which means is that, and let's say you're running a 2 ads inside your ad group, and then you want AI to serve best performing ads. Technically it sounds right, but the thing is, with the do not optimize rotate indefinitely means that you want to give it equal opportunity for the same ad. So then you can decide manually which ad you want to go for. Okay. I used to go for this one, do not optimize, but now the AI is getting smarter and smarter, so I always go with the prefer best performing ads. But it is a test, you can do that one. Like if you really want to control the copy of your ad and you want to give a fair chance to the other ad group, sometimes what happens is one ad is getting 1,000 impression and one is getting a 20 impression, and you wouldn't be able to see which ad copy is better. So if for that reason, I would definitely go for do not optimize, rotate indefinitely, so that I can make the decision based on the copy. I can see that which one is working and which one is not working. Okay, if it's clear enough, I will leave it on this one, do not optimize. And then here you can start date, end date. I will not put any end date because I like to manually review, and then we see the performance of the campaign as well. Ad schedule, this is again, if your business is a 24/7, then keep it running. If your business is a bind in between, let's say you are a plumber and you only provide your services from 8 o'clock to 12 o'clock and you don't want to run your ad 24 hours, then you can do that. Maybe you are an electrician, as long as you are not an emergency electrician, then you can choose the hour of your trading hours, then you can put it up here. And if you want to run for all days, or you want to Monday to Friday or Monday to Saturday, you can choose everything here. We are keep it all days as it is, and everything else seems okay. And then we go up. So these were the most of the setting you will see inside Google Ad. If you are a new campaign, don't touch this one, because otherwise, as long as if your website is not optimized perfectly, then it can create a most like irrelevant result. Okay, and then we go next. Here we're gonna skip this one, and then we're gonna come up here in the ad group over here. So main thing is search campaign is basically work with the ad group. Ad group mean like they work with the keywords, not ad group. Every campaign has the ad group, but yep. So keywords. So basically search campaign is based on keywords. So you want to do your keyword research beforehand, not when you are setting up the campaign. So make sure that you have your keywords sorted out before you even touch the campaign. Okay, so let's say you have sorted out your keywords, you have checked like what sort of keywords you want to go for, and then you want to press it up here. Let's say I'm gonna say, okay, Google Ads management. This is a one thing. So we want to have a one particular theme for one ad. Meaning if let's say I'm running a three thing, which is website design, SEO, and the Google Ads. Okay. So what I want is my Google ads in a different campaign, my SEO ads in different campaign, and website ads in a different campaign. So that way I have a proper relevancy inside my Google ad. We can break down the Google ads into a local service-based business. We can break down to the e-commerce Google ads, or we can Google ads for coaching. Like you can break it down as much as you can, but depending on your website, depending on your landing page, how really you want to break down your ads, your ad group. So once you have break it down, then you have a clear theme for that particular ad group, and then you put all the related keywords over here. Over here, you put your final URL. Okay, so this is the landing page where you want people to end up. So not your homepage, not your contact us page, not your frequently asked question page. You want to place a person, or you want someone, if someone click your ad, you want them to be on a specific landing page where they can fill up the form, or they can call you straight away, or they can make a purchase. Your keywords, your ad copy, your landing page, they all travel together. So if any of the connection is missing, or if any of the connection is misaligned, the chances that you will lose with your ad, or your quality score will suffer, your ad will become more expensive, and you will not get conversion. So this is like a loop going on. Like so remember one thing which I learned recently in Google ads, or Google ads, like they will travel to the least resistance path. So you need to make your conversion path less resistant for Google ad. Make it as simple as possible for Google, so the user can take action seamlessly. If you make it hard, and whatever the thing Google will find is seamless inside your account, on your page, it will travel, and it does not care about your conversion action, or if it's making the money or not. It will only travel to the least resistance path. Okay, so I hope it is making sense. Okay. All right, so over here you put the URL, let's say, and then over here you can put display path. You can put your keyword theme if you want, Google Ads services, and then over here you put your headline. Okay, again, this thing is all done beforehand, not inside your Google Ad. Once you've done your keyword research, then you theme out your keywords. You have a bucket out the keyword themes. Then based on those keyword themes, you will set up the headline so they all are resonating with each other. Okay, over here is the headline, then there is a description. Again, this is also based on your keyword theme, your landing page, so that the relevancy stays same. Okay, and then after that is your site link. These are the site links. So once you add those site link, obviously it helps you to get a better quality score, but also it give you more real estate on the Google interface. If you don't add it, technically it hurt your performance. Also, it was also like make your ad more expensive. So whatever services you are providing, make sure you add a relevant site links to that particular service. Once you add that one, then you add site link over here, and you give it a name, you give it a recommendation, description line, and here, and then the final URL. Make sure that each site link should be relevant to that particular offer or particular landing page. You don't want to have a site link which is not relevant to that particular ad or particular theme, because otherwise there is no point. All you are doing with the site link is helping user to move faster. So if they're looking for the pricing, like a Google Ad prices, or if they're looking for a contact us thing, like everything has to be as seamless in here. Same thing goes with your callouts. So if you see these are the example of the callouts. It's a little bit blurry. Let it clear out. Okay. So call us today. So it's like in having a short and snappy way, and providing the assurance to your user, like chat support is available, 100% money back guarantee, guaranteed certification. So anything which is short and snappy related to your offer, you can add up in your call extension. Again, this is not mandatory, but it's a best practice to have this thing on, because it helps, it make your ad more richer, it make your ad more much better compared to the people who don't do that. At least 4 site link, 4 call outs should be there, and like minimum of the 4 of anything. And if you are providing the prices, you put your prices. If you, let's say, if your goal is to getting more calls, then you can put your calls here, and then say I have, and then put my number 450564584, and then I can use for a call for ads, and then save, and then here, and now inside the ad this number will show. Okay, if you see over here, see how it number is showing, this is what will happen. Okay, and same goes with your structure snippet over here, and then we can choose like it's a brand, it's a degree program, feature, hotel, insurance, model, service category, show, styles, type. So if you are a service based, then most likely it's a type. And once you create this one, it all gets saved up here. And then if you are making a new campaign, then if you see that this kind of structure snippet or promotion or site link is going with this particular campaign, you can apply those things. Okay, and then save. And once we do this one, and then we save, and obviously it's gonna give me error because we haven't done anything. And then we go to next, and over here you choose the budget. Make sure that you choose a average daily budget, not a campaign total budget. Okay, so this was an easy tutorial how to set up your search ad campaign in 2026. Okay, and obviously you want to make a multiple ad groups, you want to make a multiple ads, copy ads inside your campaign, so that you can test out what is working and what is not working. Okay, and if you have any question related to the search ad campaign, make sure you drop the comments below, and then I will see you in the next video.